Hi Aries, welcome back. I hope you're all doing amazing. Today we're doing a reading for the month of October 2022. We're going to do a Celtic cross and see what general energies show up here for you. We have the sun as your main energy here, so I love that. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here. Perfect. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure you're subscribed. Make my day. Thank you. And make sure you ring the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I release a new video, which will be weekly as well as monthly moving forward. That's the intention. Okay, I'm in the middle of a move, but that's my intention. So let's see what is showing up here for you for the month of October, my loves. Oh my goodness. I'm going to grab that card that just fell. So far, everything's looking amazing. A lot of, we have 4 out of 5 cards, major arcana. So it looks like there are some major life changes that are coming your way this month or whenever you receive these messages, as they are timeless. We're also going to be drawing from this Moonology deck and the Goddess Power Oracle, as well as the Animal Spirit Oracle. Oh my gosh, 1 second. I'm just going to grab these cards. They're just flying out today. Can't even pick it up with my nails. Oh gosh. The struggle. Oh my goodness. Okay, so maybe the energy here is that some of you are having trouble holding on to something, but honestly, I feel like this card didn't want to come out, and then I had to pull another card to help it, and that was the High Priestess. So you know what, we're gonna take both of them because I feel that that was divinely guided. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Swords. So you are doing something, cutting something out this month, and that's going to bring you a lot of joy. You're doing this from an empowered place. You're doing this from, just trying to get this to focus. Work with me, Mercury. Thank you. Yeah, so whatever this is that you're strategizing, this person is hiding the swords away from this army that might be using these swords against him in battle, but he's wearing a red cloak and polka dot clothing, and polka dots in tarot represent needing to have fun or doing something in a fun, loving manner. So whatever this is, you're feeling empowered. You're doing it from a place of a sense of self-power. We have a lot of yellow here. That is solar plexus chakra energy, as well as red, which is sacral chakra. So whatever this is, you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it with a lot of confidence, and you're doing it for your ultimate happiness and your ultimate joy. And Spirit is really supporting you in this. All right, so let's get, actually, let's draw your Moonology card. Pardon my short attention span. I am just moving intuitively through this reading, but let's bring back some more structure. So maybe that's what needs to happen for you this month as well, is bringing some sort of structure back into your life. And the 2 cards that jumped out here are, what do you need to release, and you are good enough. So we're going to take both. What do you need to release? You are good enough, which is full moon in Virgo. What do you need to release is waning moon. And let's see what the Animal Spirit Oracle has for you. Okay, we just had this card for the last reading, so we're just going to shuffle just a bit more and see what comes up. if that card is meant to come back up. I believe that it will. All right. Well, it's crazy because that was the skunk energy card, and it means skunk energy is know your worth, and then we have you are good enough. So I do believe that was aligned, but another message that's coming up here is lizard spirit, dream the world into being. All right, we'll take that, we'll put it here. I see a lot of manifestation energy. I feel like I need to tell you that you're doing the right thing. I feel like you're doing what you're doing, but you're not sure if it's the right thing. But Spirit is here to tell you that you are 100% doing the right thing. So don't you doubt yourself. Okay, my loves? Last but not least, let us see what the Goddess Spirit has for you. We have, oh my gosh. All right. I don't know what's going on with these jumpers. Like, I do intend to take jumpers, but not this many. So Spirit, Goddess Power Oracle, show us what our lovely Aries needs to see, the highest and most accurate loving message for Aries in the month of October, or whenever they receive these messages. Communion and home. Beautiful. That's beautiful energy. Okay. All right. Zoom out a little bit. Bear with me. I'm still kind of getting the hang of this whole setup, but we got this, my loves. All right. So let's just move everything over and we can get into the reading. All right. We'll come back to these cards. So in your main general energy for the month of October, we have the Sun. This is the happiest card of the deck. I feel maybe some of you are giving birth this month. Your bundle of joy is arriving, or you are embracing your true joy and happiness, meaning that your whatever energy you're outputting here this month is going to be towards this. You're in so much light, so much love, so much innocence. I get so much just a sense of true happiness. So this could be you actually experiencing this, or understanding that you deserve this. This is crossed by the Judgment card. The Judgment card could be helping you, or it could be hindering you. But I feel that this is calling you to action, to refocus and reevaluate your intentions into really, how do I put this? Channeling your energy into whatever you're doing, for it to be for your highest good. And whatever is not for your highest good in your mind space, and what Spirit wants you to know is you need to feel empowered enough to cut that ish out. And with the Seven of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, it looks like you are cutting. Ooh. Let's not make more of a mess here. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, like we spoke about already. This person is stealing these swords, but they're leaving these two down and they're taking these. So that just shows me that you have decided that you are focusing on these two swords and not these other 5 swords. You're getting rid of these, you're cutting it out, and you're only focusing on the 2 things that are important to you. This could be 2 people, this could be 2 situations, this could be your children, this could be your thoughts, 2 specific goals, or it could just literally be symbolic of this action of getting rid of what doesn't serve you, being called to let go, being called to focus on yourself, and being called to reevaluate your priorities at this time is what I'm getting. In the recent past, you have made a decision. This is the crossroads. It looks like you have either entered into a partnership, which was the decision that you chose, or you you decided between two paths, okay? And you did this for your highest good. And that's how you reach this Sun card. That's how you reach this destiny. In your thought space, we have the Hanged Man, and right beside that we have, what do you need to release and dream the world into being? So that's literally telling me this card being sandwiched between the Lizard Spirit number 38, which is 11, dream the world into being, and then the Hanged Man card, which is 12, the Hanged Man, and then we have, what do you need to release? Waning moon. Okay, so this energy feels like you need to release certain things so that you can dream certain things into existence. This person is hanging upside down. This is a card of inaction. There's no action here. It could mean that there is a need for action. However, I read intuitively, as you already know. And in this situation, it feels like you are not moving because you are releasing. Okay? You're not taking, you're not putting, you're releasing. You're releasing, you're letting go of something. And this is an empowered move. You're doing this on purpose. No one's forcing you to be here. You have hung yourself upside down because you're not only becoming enlightened, you're not only manifesting. 11, 12, there's a concession here, meaning you're moving from one thing onto another thing. So this hanging upside down is completely intentional, and it has a purpose, and the purpose is that you're dreaming the world into being, and there's certain things you need to let go of to make this possible. Okay, my loves, and then I get 12 12 on the timer. So that is super duper intuitive, because it's like 12 is 1 plus 2, which is 3, and 3, 12 12, 3 3. So maybe 33 is significant for some of you, maybe at the number 11. But definitely look into the numerology meaning and importance behind those numbers if it resonates with you, my loves. In your near future, we have the 7 of Wands, which is the card of conviction. So just like you're being called to do what's good for you, just like you're being called to bring in and focus on the energies that resonate with you at this time and nothing else, you're also being called to stay convicted in that energy. Don't be easily swayed away from it. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. You know exactly what you're doing here, my loves, and you are good enough. Remember, we have the full moon in Virgo telling you that you are good enough. You are good enough to embrace your truth. You are good enough to cut out whatever doesn't serve you. You are good enough to do everything in your power, like 100% of you are good enough to put 100% of your energy on yourself. Virgo energy is also a card of self-nurturing, self-care, self-love. So maybe you're being called to maybe retract from the world at this time with the Hangman card and do some self-care, do some self-love, whatever that means for you. Maybe you need to pamper yourself. Maybe you need to just sleep. Maybe you need to do some yoga. Maybe you need to go for a walk, journal, whatever it is. Do some soul work, my loves, because you are good enough, and that's what I'm getting here. Next, in your place of your attitude, we have the Hermit. You are working towards something. You're studying. You're going within. You're doing soul work. You are doing it. This is your attitude and your current take on things. So you're becoming enlightened. You're guarding your inner light, and you're letting it. You're guarding it, and you're letting it guide you. That's beautiful. It looks like you're making some very important decisions based on what is important to you. This is the card of balance, give and take. So you are definitely understanding that your purpose in this life is to bring balance into your situation. And balance doesn't always need to mean 50-50, okay? Balance could be you keeping 80% of your energy for yourself and giving 20% away. And that could be balance for you. Balance looks different to everybody. This person is juggling just fine. We see the choppy waters in the back with the ships, but this person is empowered. We see all this red. They have a super tall hat. A super tall hat to me shows status, shows importance, shows knowledge, and it shows just being respected and being powerful. In your place of fears and desires, or hopes and fears, pardon me, we have the Five of Cups, and this means to me that maybe you are not sure if you're doing the right thing. You might be crying over spilt milk. I'm just holding these two cards up to show you how similar they look. But there's a lot of change coming in. Spirit wants you to know that you can look at things in this light, or you can embrace things in an empowering way in the darkness. However you wish is how it will play out. However you wish to see things is how it's going to play out for you. So are you going to cry over certain things that are out of your control and focus on that? Or are you going to focus on these two cups that are full and standing up? Or are you going to focus on these two cups that are spilled? Because ultimately, you are this hermit. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of knowledge. You've done the work. You're basically a scholar in whatever this is that you're doing. You know exactly how to move forward. The problem here is that there is some self-blame, I feel here, and you need to release that, because ultimately everything happens for a reason, and you may feel lost, but whatever it is that you're working on is going to bring you back home into yourself. And as I said that, I remembered the communion and the home card. So whatever you're doing here, Goddess Hestia, the goddess of the home and hearth, and Goddess Ishtar, goddess of communion, is telling you that everything you're doing right now, even if it feels like not completely perfect, or it doesn't look perfect from the outside, or there's some pain inside regarding this situation, just know that this is deeply seated in your highest purpose. This is going to help you reach your true happiness in the sense of feeling like you belong with others, and feeling like you have a solid foundation, which is very, very empowering. In the position of your final potential outcome, we have we have the High Priestess and the Knight of Wands. So you are intuitively charging toward your highest good, and this is beautiful. Okay, this is water energy and fire energy. I feel like a lot of you are artists and you're channeling art, and that art is helping you in a spiritual way. So that's what could be happening this month for some of you. Take it if it resonates. A lot of you are manifesting by meditating, manifesting by going within, and using your spirituality. What I mean is there's a spiritual sense of inspiration here. You're being inspired by your spirituality. Maybe you feel super connected to the divine right now, and that's just beautiful, because it's helping empower you, and it's helping you charge forward, and it's protecting you. These salamanders on this knight's cloak are showing that he's protected from fire. So your guides and your angels are protecting you right now, is what I'm getting. Stay convicted into what you're dreaming. Cut out everything else that doesn't serve you. Don't feel sorry for yourself here. There's no need to feel sorry. Whatever you're losing out on, or you feel like you're losing out on with the Five of Cups, getting a sense of FOMO in a sense. Whatever the sense of FOMO is, because you're taking time to yourself, to empower yourself, to really go towards this path that you've chosen in the recent past. Spirit is telling you that you're empowered. This is your highest route. This is the path to your highest self. So keep on juggling whatever this is that you're juggling, even if it feels draining. because it's not actually going to drain you. It's going to bring you into a feeling of belonging with the communion goddess Ishtar, pardon me, and goddess Hestia here, telling you that you are being guided towards your home, your true feeling of belonging and home and unconditional supportive love. Number 22. So the number 22 could be very important for you here. So we're also in the year 2022, depending on when you receive this reading. But yeah, my loves, let's now read the what do you need to release energy from the Moonology guidebook, because I feel that that's a very important message. There's a very important message here for you to hear. So the waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle, so what do you need to release? Almost certainly something very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. The tune to the moon message here is that it's safe to let go and move on. With the 5 of Cups card, it's safe to let go. Maybe you're juggling things that you don't need to be juggling. Maybe you're still trying to people please is what I'm getting, but stop. You don't need to do that. You don't need to let this feeling of going within to figure things out and to heal or to focus on this whatever this is that you're growing inside of yourself, your spirituality, a certain project for work or a business, or some sort of wish that you would like to dream into being. You don't need to feel guilty, my loves, and maybe you need to stop juggling. Maybe you need to completely let go and only, like, I see the 7 of Wands looking down at this 2 of Cups like, hey buddy, and they're both the same people. I feel like a part of you, is your highest self, is telling you that you need to really defend what it is that is valuable to you right now. So don't take energy away from your conviction by juggling too many things that maybe are not for you. All right, so let's keep going. The tune to the moon message here is it's safe to let go and move on. Like I said, the additional meanings for this card are move forward with as little resistance as possible, and the way to do that is to let go of whatever it is you're juggling and just move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage, 100% I see that with the 5 of Cups, crying over spilt milk. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Say sorry to someone. And remember, my loves, you can say sorry without actually physically having that person present or saying it to them. You can energetically apologize. You can write a letter. You can write a letter and burn it. You can send your message out into the ethers. Send that apologetic and remorseful energy and love into the ethers, and that person will receive it. So if it doesn't feel empowering to actually call that person or meet them or tell them verbally, or tell them directly that you're sorry, maybe you can still do that, but not directly. Or I feel like, get this very strong feeling that you need to apologize to yourself, my loves. You need to apologize to yourself for not putting yourself first in the past and not knowing your worth, as the skunk card was showing up earlier, the skunk energy. You are good enough. Okay, so maybe you need to really apologize to yourself here. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. I feel like I said that as well. Soon you will see what lies ahead. Yes, you will see what lies ahead. Your intuition is kicking in strong right now, my love. So listen to that. The teaching here is at the time of the waning cycle, take a moment to look up in the skies every night. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves from full to new again. It's the time when things are falling away. It's certainly not the time to cling on to anyone or anything. Drawing this card suggests your situation is in its autumn and winter phase. So hunker down and start the regeneration process. Yeah, babes. This is for you. This life is for you. This experience is for you. This simulation of this reality, which is basically what it is. It's a simulation. It's a game. This is a video game that we're basically playing as divine beings here on this earth, as temporary humans wearing a flesh suit or a meat suit. If you look at it in that way, that we are all divine souls, everything sort of becomes a little less serious. You know what I mean? So you are here to enjoy. You are here to feel at ease. You are here to feel at home and to be in communion with others. Okay, my loves, you are not here to stress out about things that you can't control. And if you are, you need to cut that shit out, babes. Cut it out. It's not serving you. Because in the future, I see you moving with full force towards something that you know is your highest purpose. And this is just beautiful, beautiful energy. So my advice to you here is let go of whatever feeling, person, situation, habit, pattern that feels stagnant, that feels redundant, that feels like it does not power you, that makes you feel pain or agony. That being said, definitely feel your feels, do the healing, don't repress things, let them out, do whatever it is you need to do to heal from any sort of hurtful, painful situation that's in your present or in your past. Don't blame yourself. If you feel that you're blaming yourself, maybe forgive yourself and apologize to yourself and forgive yourself for maybe the person that you were at the time when whatever happened that you're feeling regret about. Okay, forgive yourself, because we deserve it. You are good enough. You are good enough to give yourself the same love and respect and energy and tolerance and space that you hold for everybody else. Okay, my beautiful Aries, that's what I have here for you today for the month of October. I hope this was helpful. If you liked this message, please make sure you like this video. If you feel like sharing with your other Aries friends or anyone interested, make sure you do so. It would really help me out. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe and make my day. And I wish you all an amazing October. Come back, comment below, let me know how this panned out for you. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.